Morning, Rishi. Good morning, sir.
Sir, we will wait for another 1 or 2 minutes and then we will start.
Sure, Kanaya. Let's wait for a couple of more minutes.
Thank you, sir. All right, so let's begin the show. Good morning, friends. Thank you so much for joining this lovely Saturday morning. My name is Kanhaiya Jha, and I am heading the admission and marketing department for 3 education verticals of Bajaj Capital Limited. ISOFP, International College of Financial Planning, is one of them, where we provide super specialized education in personal finance, financial planning, and wealth management. ISOFP is established in 2002 by Bajaj Capital Limited, meaning to say it's a 2 decades old education institution who have won several awards and accolades for its excellent training and placements. Coming back to our today's talk, becoming a certified financial planner, a must-do certification for everyone in financial service industry. I won't talk much on this topic because we have 2 certified financial planner with us. Please join us to welcome Anil Chopra sir. He is the Group Director of Bajaj Capital Limited, Corporate Affairs and Financial Well-being at Bajaj Capital Limited. He has been with Bajaj Capital Group for nearly 40 years. He is a commerce graduate from prestigious Ramjas College, Delhi, chartered accountant and a certified financial planner by qualification. Among the first batch of certified financial planner in India, he is an avid speaker with 1500 plus sessions and talk to his credit. He regularly appears at G Business, NRI News, Money Control, Live Mint, India Today, Business Today, Economics Times, to mention a few. Our second speaker of this talk is Mr. Rishi Naran. He is a certified financial planner by profession. He is a star faculty of ISFP. He is a Master of Management Studies in Finance from Mumbai University. He holds more than 15 years of experience in personal finance, investment research, and advisory. Thank you so much, Chopra sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kanaya, and good morning, friends. And I extend you a very warm welcome on this Saturday morning for having agreed to spend next, an hour or so on this very important topic of, what are the potentials if you embrace the profession of financial planning, right? The certified financial planner. So, friends, Before we begin our discussions, let me energize all of us. I can see a lot of very energetic people are here. Can I request you to please share with me the name of the city from where you have joined today? That will give me some idea as to from what all different parts of the country we have people, attending this. Okay, we have Chirayu from Jaipur and Aditi is from Chandigarh. Welcome. Shubham from Nashik. And of course, we have Partho from West Bengal. And okay, wonderful. So JB from Chennai, Akshay from Gujarat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good to know that we have good representation from all over the country, right from Goa to Delhi to Mumbai, and Dr. Malik Rizwan from J&K also. Wonderful. Great to have you, Mr. Vasudevaru from Trivandrum. Thank you, friends. Now, today is 12th August, and please mark this day in your diary because this could be a life-changing day for some of you, if not for all of you. Okay. 12th August 2023, you are attending the program. You might take a decision which might completely change your life for good for rest of your life. Okay. So just be prepared to understand the potential of the program which you are attending today. Okay. So friends, first I would like to begin by asking you which are the most popular common professions that we have, in our, society. I'm sure most of you know which are the 2 or 3 very, very popular, well-respected professions that we have. Can you name some of the well-respected professions? Yes, IT, medical education. Correct, Pulkit. Doctor, engineering, CA, engineer. Yes, excellent. So, friends, 2 of the most popular professions in the world are legal and medical. Of course, everything else what you are saying is also good. IT, engineering, chartered accountancy, everything. Great. So, but legal and medical are the 2 most respected one, doctors and advocates, and they make good money and they are respected also, right? But here today, friends, when it comes to medical profession, they are, doctors who treat your body. I am going to talk about a profession which is similar, but much more lucrative. And I'm talking about becoming a financial doctor, not a medical doctor, but a financial doctor. So type yes if you want to become a financial doctor and be respected. Just type yes if you want. Yes, Shubham wants to become a financial doctor. Gaurav Arora also, Kiran Dey also. Wow, so many people. 12th August 2023. And all of you, those who are saying yes, you can all become financial doctors. Yes. And now, one thing which we must understand that if you want to be a professional, right, professional like a doctor or an advocate, then there are some requirements. There are some requirements, right? There is a huge difference between a professional and a businessman. You will agree. Every professional is highly educated. Yes or no? Just type yes if you agree that a professional is a person who is well educated. Businessman can be there. He may be 5th fail also, but he can be a businessman, correct? Right? But professional, highly educated, right? So if you want to become financial doctor, you have to have the required education. And what is the required education? All of you know that to become a physical doctor or a medical doctor, you need to do MBBS, which is a very tough course. 4 years it takes and a lot of hard work, and everybody cannot become. But here to become a financial doctor, what you need to do, not MBBS, but CFP. Just type, if you have understood what we are talking about, CFP. That is what, yes, Vasudevaru, admin, yes, CFP. CFP stands for Certified Financial Planner, right? Certified Financial Planner, correct. Gaurav Arora, yes, Anita Raj Madam, Syed Sophia Alankar, CFP. Just imagine, JB Varghese, CFP. Ruchi Kamde, CFP. Just imagine, Partho Mandal, CFP. Your board is there outside your home, right? Manish Koshti, CFP. Everyone will say, salute. Oh, wow, financial doctor. Oh, we have financial doctor. Okay, Shruti, all of you can become, you can get CFP if you go for the education. But now, friends, first of all, let us understand what does a financial doctor do? Physical doctor, we know, they treat the people with ailments, those who are suffering from some diseases, they diagnose them and they give them medicines, they treat them, and they make them healthy. When it comes to financial doctors like me, and all of you can become, right? Saurabh Vadgankar also and Jagdish Pant also, all of you can become by becoming CFP. What does a CFP do, right? So please understand, if you become, whenever you become, you can become in next 1 year. Yes, in next 1 year, or you may take 1.5 years. Some of you can become even in 6 months also if you are very smart. But what you will be required to do as a certified financial planner or as a financial doctor, you would be expected to help your clients achieve their financial goals. Is that clear? What is your work? Your work is to help your clients achieve their financial goals. That is like, being a financial doctor. Yes. So now I will further clarify this. As a financial doctor, you will be required to increase the financial fitness of your clients, to enhance the financial immunity of your clients, to increase the financial independence of your clients, to increase the Arthik Moksha of your clients. What is your job? Your job is to analyze a person's financial condition and give him that advice which will make him financially fit, which will make him financially sound, which will make him financially comfortable, okay, which will make him experience financial freedom, which will make him experience financial independence, right, which will put him onto the path to prosperity. And I'm sure you agree, if you are telling others how to be financially fit, how financially fit you yourself will be. Just imagine, before you tell others how to be financially prudent, how to be financially successful, how to be financially healthy, of course, you can do that only when you yourself are also financially healthy. So if you embrace this profession, if you decide to go for CFP course by the end of this program, first, you will be doing a lot of good to yourself and then to the society, right? Each one of you will have 50, 100, 200, 500,000 clients, and you will be changing their lives by telling them certain steps, certain strategies, certain schemes, which will energize their financial confidence, right? Which would multiply their financial comfort. So just imagine, that is the role that you have to play. Okay, Anmol Kothari, Anita Raj, Parita, everyone clear? Can some of you quickly tell me what will be your role as a financial doctor? What will you do? Just let me see if people have understood or not. What is it that you will be expected to do? Can somebody just give me some answer? What you will be doing? You will be enhancing financial fitness to help clients achieve financial goals, financial fitness, immunity. Well done, Gaurav Arora. Vaishnavi Sharma, lovely answer. Yes, Arthik Moksha. Yes, Gaurav Arora. Yes, Kaustubh Donkar. What a lovely answer. Okay. Now, friends, let me. Yes, path to prosperity. Correct. Financial fitness. Yes, Dr. Rizwan Rubani. Increasing financial fitness. So I'm happy that all of you have understood what is it that you will be required to do. Okay. And let me now tell you that this is a new profession. Okay. This certified financial planner is a new profession, and it was born in USA, right? All of us know that great inventions or big improvements have come from advanced countries, like USA. So it was born in USA in 70s. So now we are in 2023. This profession is only 50 years old. Yes, 50, 55 years old. Okay. And even till today, Diwakar Gajula Alankar, this financial planner or CFP is headquartered in Denver, Colorado in USA. Okay, in Denver, Colorado in USA, right? This place is known as Financial Planning Standards Board. But now they are present in many countries, including India, right? Including India. So all of you, by becoming a CFP, will become straightway affiliated to that FPSB in Denver, Colorado, USA. Just imagine. So you, after passing some exams and doing some studies, which we will tell you, we will teach you, we will help you. There is a small fees, of course. All of you will be very happy to go through that. And then once you get this CFP, you will be straightway affiliated to the FPSB in Denver, Colorado. Right, friends? Now, it was born in 70s, and Today it is now present in yes, only 2,300 CFPs. That is the point which I was going to tell you. In the whole world, friends, there are little over 2 lakh CFPs. Okay, more than 2,15,000 or 2,20,000 certified financial planners are there in the whole world. And in India, so far, the number has not even reached 2,500. But today I see at least 70 people. You will add to this number of 2,500 and you will make it 2,570. And just imagine in a country like India, where the population is 140 crores, how much demand is there? How much people need, these financial doctors to tell them how they can plan their finances in a way that they lead a worry-free, carefree, long, happy, purposeful life, which is the job of a certified financial planner. Okay, so now I hope all of you have understood the potential of it, right? The need for it, the scope for it. It is huge. It is huge, right? And so in a big country like India, the requirement, as far as I am concerned, what I studied was that more than 2 lakh CFPs are required only in India. Whereas in the whole world, we have only 2,20,000. And in India, we are only 2,500. So each one of you will become super busy. People will be after you because they want financial doctors. They want educated people. They want certified people to tell them what they need to do if they want to save taxes, what they need to do if they want to create wealth, what they need to do if they want to protect their family, from any financial, difficult time. So for all these requirements, CFPs are required. Okay. Now let me tell you that what is the process which a CFP follows and what are the requirements. So each one of you who would, by the end of the session, decide to join this course for Certified Financial Planner, there are 4 E's. E for England, that A, B, C, D, E, right? E. There are 4 E's which are very important, right? So please understand that so that you are clear what you need to become. Okay. So the first E, friends, is education. So just type education. If you have understood it, education. First E is education, right? Which means all those who want to become certified financial planner, correct, Ruchita, Dr. Rijwan sir, you have to get education, which means you have to do some studies, right? So without which you can't become. Sorry, it's not that you pay some money and you become CFP. No. You are going to be a financial doctor. You will be playing with people's money, with people's financial health. You can't be allowed unless you have proper education. Right, Jerry Chirian sir? Right, Gaurav Arora? Right, Tenendra Pal Singh ji? Right? Everybody, Gaurav. So, education. And we are the education providers. Right, Bajrang Chaudhary sir? Yes, we are the education providers. We are the largest in the country, International College of Financial Planning. So that is the first requirement. First requirement, education. First requirement, education. Yes, first requirement is education. E for education. Okay, it is must. What is the second E? Second E, friends, is examination. Yes, examination. Just type examination if you have understood it. Just education. How will we know whether you have, yes, Dr. Rijwan Rubani sir, how will we know that you have done proper education unless you pass some exam? Correct? Even MBBS, anything, you have to pass exam. Yes, examination. Yes, Shubham Routes. Yes, Alankar, Bajrang Chaudhary sir. Correct? So first education, then examination. Examinations are, all the exams are done online. These are online days now. Okay, not like old times. Okay, online in front of computer. And every few months, examinations are happening online. There are 6 modules. More about that, my friend, Mr. Rishi Narang will tell you, okay, in great detail. Kanhaiya Jha will tell you. But I'm just giving you the overview. So first, study material will be given to you. Okay, online lectures will happen, classes will happen. Our teachers, our faculty will help you. You get good education. And then you sit for the exams. You clear the exam. There are 6 exams. Okay, 6 exams. Our friends will tell you more about it. So you have got education. You have passed the exams. But still, You cannot be a professional because 2 E's are still pending. The third E is experience. Experience, right? So you'll agree that nobody would like to be treated by an inexperienced doctor, right? Experience. Yes, Siddharth Chopra. Yes, Vishnu. Yes, Khushbu. Yes. So experience. Maybe you already have experience. If you are already working, say, in some bank or in some mutual fund or some financial company for 2-3 years, that means you already have some relevant experience, plus you do education, plus you do exam, then you are ready. Or if you do not have, then Bajaj Capital will provide you that experience. Yes, our company, where I am working for last 40 years, I was the CEO until 2017. So experience also is very important. Then only people will trust you. Okay, then only people will trust you with their money matters. Okay, experience. So experience. So education, examination, experience. Now, fourth E, very important. Fourth E. What is that fourth E? Yes, Krishan Vasish knows it. Okay, some people already know it. Before I told, answer is coming. Yes, ethics, friends. In every profession, ethics is very important. We have to be very fair, and we have to be trustworthy, because we are dealing with people's lives. Okay, we are dealing with their hard-earned money, right? So we should tell them certain schemes or certain instruments which are excellent and very good for the client and not for us. There are some black sheep, in our profession. They try and recommend certain schemes where they are getting some high commission. Just like some doctors are also like that. You must have heard. Not all doctors. 95% doctors are very, 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 very honest and very good. But few doctors, they sometimes try to do something, prescribe some medicines where they're getting some commission, this, that. So similarly, in our profession also, we have to be always transparent and ethical and act in client's interest always. So when we will act in client's interest, clients will trust us, they will give us references, and our reputation and our earnings will grow. So these are the 4 broad E's: education, examination, experience, and ethics. Okay, so these are the 4 requirements. Now it comes to that, when it comes to the how a CFP functions. Okay, I'm just giving you broad, outline of what you will be expected to do. So once you become a certified financial planner, obviously people known to you, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, they will say, oh, you are a financial doctor, sir, please help me, please guide me. People who are double your age, you may be 30 years, but a 60-year-old retired Major General from Army, he will say, sir, I have retired. You are a financial doctor, you are a CFP. Please guide me. Where should I invest my 2 crore rupees, which I received as my retirement funds? Just imagine what kind of responsibility you're having. So what is the process? The process is, it is a 6-step process, which every certified financial planner has to follow with all the clients, right? So the first step, of course, is to start the engagement by enrolling, a new client and telling them that how and in what manner you will be servicing them, how often you will meet, right? And what will be the entire process. You have to explain this to every new prospect that you get into, so which is known as the engagement procedure. And then the second thing is, you need to analyze the current financial situation of the client. So any client, any person that you come in touch with, before you start telling him or her what to do, you first have to analyze what he has done so far. Has he already saved some money? Does he have provident fund? Does he have any insurance policy? Is he saving taxes? All right. So what we call, like doing in medical test, we do blood test first, or we do thermometer, or we do BP, right? Checking, then only we prescribe. So similarly, for every client, you have to first study their current financial position. What all a person has done. Maybe a person has come to you when he is just beginning his career and he has not done anything. Zero. Okay. Beginning with a clean slate. But that will be very rare. Most of the times when you will approach people or people will approach you, they would have made some investment, some insurance already. So you'll have to study them to see whether they have done it rightly and what is the extent. And then will come the important step of outlining the goals of your clients, financial goals, obviously, financial goals. So when it comes to financial goals, there are 5 most common financial goals that most of us have. Okay. And if you remember, in the first minute itself, I told you what a certified financial planner is supposed to do. And you remember, we help our clients achieve their financial goals. Many of you typed also, remember, achieving financial goals. So now that point has come. So if I were to ask you, what do you think are these 5 most common financial goals that most of us have, or our parents have, or our clients have, everybody have? What comes to your mind? For which we need good amount of money, for which good amount of planning is required. And by achieving those goals, we are considered successful. Retirement, yes, Rajiv, excellent answer. Education, yes, but be little more specific about child education. Yes, correct. And retirement, children marriage, excellent. Kids marriage, yes, Sunil, very good. So these are the vacation. Okay, Rishi, vacation is also a goal, but not one of those 5 goals. Wealth creation. Okay, wealth creation is generic. Purchasing house, very good. Saurabh Chaurasia, very, very good answer. Okay, yes, medical emergency. Medical emergency is not a goal. Just imagine what I am saying is such goals which are celebrated. After achieving those goals, we feel happy. We celebrate. Okay. Health, nobody looks forward to. No. That cannot be a goal. That is a requirement. We will keep ourselves healthy so that we don't fall sick. Okay. Children marriage. Yes. Traveling, buying a car. Correct. Okay. So we got all the answers. The 5 most common financial goals are children education, children marriage, buying a house, buying a car, and retirement planning. Okay. I'll repeat again. Children marriage, first children education, children education, children marriage, buying a house, buying a car, and retirement planning. These are the 5 most important common financial goals. And it will be, so we will have to note down which year, which goal will come. So today, now it is 2023, maybe 2028, your client wants some money for his daughter's higher education because he wants to send her to UK to do her master's in English from Oxford University, right? So he will say, I will need 25 lakh rupees in 2028. So you note down, right? This is the process. Like it's an actual process. Then he will say, oh, okay. Then in 2031, I will need 40 lakhs for her marriage, children marriage. Then he might say, I need a house for which I need to pay EMI. Okay, I want to buy a car next year for which I need 8 lakhs rupees. And in 2045, I will retire. And when I retire, I will need 3 crore rupees. So these are the discussions that will happen. As a financial doctor, you will be understanding and making a list of all the financial goals. Once you know all the financial goals, then you will start giving him solutions. Yes, that is your main job, right? Just like a doctor gives prescription, after the doctor has done all the study, particularly, a homeopathy doctor, how many questions he asks? Have you ever been to homeopathy doctor? He will ask you not 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 questions. Similarly, even as a financial doctor, you have to get information out of your client and be very clear about the various financial goals which are coming up. And then you also have to include inflation, because your client might say that I will need 25 lakh rupees for my son's wedding in 2027, but he is not realizing that 25 lakh rupees is today in 2023. 2027, that 25 lakhs will become 32 lakhs because of inflation. So that is our job as a financial doctor. We will do all that calculation. And then we will start prescribing the solutions. Solutions. Okay, what are the broad solutions that we can provide? Solutions are mainly of either investment or insurance. Okay, these are the 2 broad solutions. Okay, Dr. Rizwan Rubani. Yes, 2 broad solutions are there, investments and insurance. These are the 2 broad solutions. Okay, as a financial doctor, you will have to be expert in investments as well as in insurance. Okay, you are master of all these things. You're not an insurance agent. You're not an insurance broker. You're not a mutual fund agent. You're not a FD broker. You're not an investment agent. You are certified financial planner. You are a financial doctor. You have to know all these things. You are an expert on all these matters, right? So that is the potential. That is what should excite you. Okay, when it comes to investments, investments can be fixed income instruments, bonds, mutual funds, right? When it comes to investment, insurance, life insurance, health insurance, motor insurance, travel insurance. So you have to be expert in all these. And so you will prescribe the solutions. Then you will prepare a plan, document, give it to your client, sir. These are your goals. On this year, these goals will come. You will need X amount for these goals, Y amount for that goal. And to achieve these goals, you have to start doing this investment here, this mutual fund SIP here, this PPF here, this NPS there, this FD here, this post office scheme here. Like this, you will provide him various solutions linked to the goals. Each investment. Okay, this 25,000 per month mutual fund SIP for your son's education in 2029. Like this, you will link the investments to various goals, right? And similarly, you will protect also with the help of insurance. And then once you prepare this plan, then you will start implementing it with the help of clients. And then this plan will be reviewed at least 4 times in a year. Okay, at least 4 times. Just like not only you are a financial doctor, but you are more like a family financial doctor. So you understand the difference between a financial doctor and a family financial doctor? The difference is, if you are just a financial doctor, then you have to wait, and whenever your client needs you, he will come to you. But if you are a family financial doctor, then you will visit him 4 times in a year, whether he is sick or not. Correct? So that is the difference. Yes. Okay. So now this is the broad outline I have given to you, what kind of life you can expect. And let me tell you that if once you qualify and you get the mark of certified financial planner, then there is nothing stopping you. Your career will be take off, in a big way. And what are the various options? How you can build your career after you become a CFP? Let me give you a quick outline about it. One is that if you are of an entrepreneurial spirit, you want to build your own practice, you can open your own office and you can say Gaurav Arora, certified financial planner, right? Dr. Rizwan Rubani, CFP. So people will contact you and they would share their financial concerns with you. You will guide them and you can charge them fees. Okay, and the fees can be per visit. The fees can be linked to the investment amount. The fees can be a certain percentage of the wealth which they create. There are so many ways of charging the fees. So that is one way. Okay. Second is, you may like to work in a corporate environment. So you can join a bank, any big bank, right? Axis Bank, Kotak Bank, or State Bank of India. All big banks are requiring certified financial planners to help their big high net worth individuals to get very structured advice. Okay. Then you can also join the BFSI industry in a big way, which is insurance companies also need certified financial planners. Then investment bankers also need CFPs, and also mutual funds need CFPs. And most importantly now, the number one place where you are most needed, please note down, the number one place are wealth management companies like Bajaj Capital. We are always looking for CFPs. मिलते ही नहीं है हमको, क्या करें, है ही नहीं है. Okay, so you become a certified financial planner and then you can join any of the wealth management companies like Bajaj Capital, or there are so many others also. So CFP cannot sit idle even for one day. Okay, that is for sure. Okay. And okay, so some people have started asking some questions also, but of course we are here. We will answer all the questions which you have in your mind, and we are here to guide you. We are here to show you the path, what steps you need to take to become certified financial planner. And so it's already 11:35, and I have only 5 more minutes. Then I have to hand over to Mr. Rishi Narang, but I'll be very happy if anybody has any quick question, or if anybody needs any. Is there any age limit to become CFP, Mr. Joseph? No. Even if you are 80 years now, you can become a CFP, because you don't have to be physically fit or running. You should be just mentally fit and alert, and you can become a CFP. Okay, Mr. Joseph. So the answer is there is no age limit to become CFP. No, of course, the younger age limit can be there. Obviously, you have to be graduate, and then only you can become. Okay. Difference between CFP and CWM. Okay, CWM is Chartered Wealth Manager and CFP is Certified Financial Planner. So CFP's role is much bigger and much broader. CWM is that person will only manage the wealth, but as a CFP, you're also required to do estate planning, which is writing a will, or you're also required to do tax planning, which is to do the income tax returns of your clients, right? To help them with capital gains, to help them with the emergency cash flow planning, right? Protection planning. So CFP is a bigger mark, and the outlines are broader than compared to CWM. Okay. Mr. NSN Murthy, you need our help. We are here to help you. Thank you. And what are the fees for the courses, Deepak Pawar? All that is coming up. We will tell you now what you need to do. If you want to become a CFP. Is CFP obtained from India valid internationally? Marimuthu Manivarma, this question is always asked to us. Answer is yes, provided some modules are done in different countries, because you will agree that investment modules, behavioral finance is same, whether in India or Australia or USA, but tax laws are different. You agree? Indian tax laws are not same as US tax laws or Australian tax laws, but other things are, most of the other things are same. The psychology of money, etc. So if you do the CFP from India and you want to go to USA, 2 modules which are relating to their local laws you'll have to do, and then you can start working in US also. Same is true for Australia, same is true for South Africa. Is finance background needed for CFP? Answer is preferred, not compulsory, but preferred. Okay. I don't know your name. Is Transonic. I think that is the name of the device. But the answer is that finance background will be helpful, but not compulsory. Even if you are from science background, you can do. A lot of science background students have done very well in chartered accountancy also. I know so many. Even my wife also, I can tell you, my wife is a science graduate, but she became chartered accountant after that. Okay, right. Duration, whether 12th pass is not eligible for, yes, that these questions will be answered. Eligibility. So I think now the time has come, because people want to know now. People have understood broadly what it means and what the scope is. Now people want to know the nitty-gritty, the ABC, what they need to do if they want to become CFP. So I'll hand over to Kanhaiya or Mr. Rishi Narang to answer these questions like eligibility, course duration, all these things. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chopra sir. I would certainly like to thank you on behalf of everyone for these exemplary insights that you've provided today to all of us in terms of the financial planning practice.
I wish all of you should become CFPs and let us grow this family.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm sure the entire audience has got some food for thought today to think about whether they want to make their career in this growing dynamic personal finance space and want to become the real financial doctors, as you have, you've explained us today so beautifully. So thank you for that, Chopra sir. Now, friends, I would like to give you a brief about the CFP program at ICFP. Let me just share my presentation. So, friends, today we are in the Independence Week, so our theme is on independence. Okay. So before I begin, friends, I just wanted to want to make up one point here, is that our great country India is something that we all should look at that, in 76 years, right now we are in the 76th year of independence, right? In 76 years, we have become the 5th largest economy in the world. And the expectation is that we are supposed to become the 3rd largest by 2031, right? So becoming a big economy, how does it really help? It is going to translate into higher incomes for the people who work here, for the entire population, right? Or when people start earning more money, right, they have more money with them, then there is definitely going to be much more requirement for money management. And it becomes a win-win situation for people who want to enter into the personal finance space, who want to really, work with clients to manage their money, to help them grow, build their wealth and meet their financial goals, their life goals, which Chopra ji has explained very well, the top 5 goals, right? So we are really in the right momentum. We are in the right space right now. I joined it because of this reason. And we are looking forward to all of you to join us and become CFPs and do very great in your careers. So with that small note, let me just begin with my presentation today. So I'll give you, friends, a brief about the CFP program at ICFP. So this is going to help solve a lot of your questions which were there. Friends, the first thing that I wanted to share here is that, when somebody wants to make a career in finance, right? So there are 3 top subfields which are there. One is corporate finance. So in corporate finance, this is basically will be linked to companies, so companies who want to source funds, how do they actually approach their capital structuring? How do they do investment decisions? So for that, you have the corporate finance subfield. And for this, anyone who's interested to get into corporate finance should ideally look for a CFA. Second, and a very important critical element subfield is the personal finance space. Chopra ji has explained it very well that how a CFP, by being a financial doctor, can help the clients, really build wealth and really meet all their major life goals, so that they are able to give a good education to their children. They can lead a very happy retired life, a very peaceful, a very satisfying retired life, right? So this is about the personal finance, the second subfield, and where CFP, friends, is the gold standard. So when somebody talks about personal finance, yes, if you are a CFP, you have this tag along with you. People understand that you have that element in you. You have been trained, you have been coached, you have been tested by the FPSB board, Colorado, USA, that yes, you have it in it. You should be an advisor to help clients really make money and match their financial goals. This is an international program, friends, CFP, recognized in 27 countries. Friends, it is a 4-in-1 certification program, in which it is that once you clear one level, let's say someone clears level 1, so you will be provided with a certification after you clear level 1, which is known as the investment planning specialist. So it is at every stage of this CFP program, you get one certificate once you clear it from the FPSB board. I advise many people that they can start communicating this thing to the clients that now I'm pursuing CFP, and this is the first. So I have now been issued the investment planning certificate. So start applying it there and then. The journey starts right after level 1. This is an ideal career option for students, for professionals, for existing advisors. For students, friends, they are pursuing their graduation, they can join this course, and what is going to help is that by the time they finish their graduation, they will have a professional certification with them, which is the gold standard if they are ready to make a career in personal finance. For professionals, upskilling themselves so that they are able to provide better services to clients. They are not only talking about, they move from, only talking about products to actually becoming a solution provider, talking in terms of goals and not only products. Products come later on. Let's decide the goals. Let us do goal planning. Okay. So, and the curriculum is focused on personal finance and wealth focus. So as Chopra ji was mentioning, again, if people compare CWM with CFP, CFP is much more broader. CWM, friends, is focused on wealth management. There the only focus of the client is going to be grow my wealth. But in case of CFP, friends, it's more of how do you help the client manage all the goals. Wealth is one, but he wants to also go for decent retired life. He wants to send his children for education. He wants to have a vacation fund. So for all, it's much more broader, right? And then this course, CFP, friends, typically would be taking around 8 to 10 months. It can take 1 to 2 months more, probably an year for some people, but usually we've seen 8 to 10 months is a good time if you devote couple of hours on a daily basis. Fine. So let me go to the next slide. So minimum criteria, friends. The minimum criteria is 10 plus 2. So after 12th, once a person is 18 years of age, he can join CFP. So as I was mentioning earlier, with your graduation, people who have just completed, they've turned 18 and they are looking for a career. They've gone for graduation, or they're looking maybe for what apart from graduation can I do. This is an ideal course that you can join, so that by the time you are a graduate, you have completed this certification. Of course, friends, a requirement that here, a certification requirement here that I would like to mention is that the board asks that, one is the person has to be a minimum graduate. Second is that they want a minimum experience requirement of 3 years in the BFSI, which is the banking, financial institutions, and service industry space, whereby people should have at least 3 years of experience. Now, if a graduate who comes in, right, and he doesn't have this, although he is a graduate, but he doesn't have this experience, there is another way by which he can receive this certification, which is he can do a 1 year of supervised articleship training under a CFP. Friends, we can help you as an institution, ICFP, the largest institution providing CFP education in India. We can definitely help anyone who wants this thing, to provide articleship under a CFP. Coming to the program structure, friends, in the regular pathway, there are 2 pathways, friends. One is a regular pathway, the other is a challenge pathway. Challenge I'll take up later in the next few slides, but let's talk about the regular pathway. In the regular pathway, as I also joined the regular pathway, friends, there are basically 4 levels. In those 4 levels, you will have 10 modules to study. Okay, and I'll discuss about the modules later on. So in those 4 levels, so as I said already, once you as you complete each and every level, you will be getting a specific certification from the board, right? So the journey starts right during those levels, right? And how does the assessment happen? Exams for level 1 to level 3, friends, exams happen every month. Okay, so you have, any candidate will have 12 attempts in a year for level 1 to level 3. However, for level 4, you will have 6 attempts because those exams happen once in 2 months. And there is no negative marking, right? So for this exam, there is no negative marking. It's not as difficult as a CA or a CFA, but yes, of course, the study has to be there because it's a gold standard. So we need to, a candidate needs to abreast themselves to be, having the right element in him. So as I was mentioning, friends, about the curriculum. So level 1, which is known as the investment planning specialist, friends, it has 3 modules in it. First is personal financial management. So in PFM, which we call it PFM, friends, we will teach you, we will train you how to make a budget. What is the requirement of a budget? What is the need of an emergency fund? Why does a person need an emergency fund, right? We will also discuss about, how to manage your discretionary expense. It becomes a major issue. Clients come to us and they say, we earn very well, but we end up spending everything. We are not able to save according to our expectations, which would actually help us really meeting our goals, our desires of life, right? So we will be guiding them for that. And that training starts at personal financial management. Here you will be learning about the power of compounding, the time value of money, right? So very, very interesting subject. Which is going to, really make a career for you guys. Second is, friends, investment planning, asset management. Now, IPAM, as I call it, in this, you will be learning about different asset classes, right? All kind of financial products. We'll give you explanation about all the products which are there under these asset classes. Then you will be taught about how do we do asset allocation for a client based on the risk appetite. Then in terms of, portfolio rebalancings, why is it required, right? Why do we do it? So all those tricks and trades and levers will be taught to you so that you can provide the right advice to your clients. Third is, friends, regulatory environment and legal compliance. Friends, BFSI space, when you work in BFSI space, there are different regulators. Like SEBI is a regulator for the capital markets. So there are various compliances that one has to follow during his work, right? So this particular model talks about that. So you will be made aware about what are the different, acts and what are the various compliances that one needs to do so that he's professionally trained to start business on day one, once he joins a corporate, let's say, or maybe does his own work. Coming to level 2, friends, retirement and tax specialist. When it comes to retirement, friends, it is possible that, all other goals of me and anybody else could be different, but this is one goal which is common to all of us, because all of us are going to get retired one day. And we also want to stay similarly in a similar fashion, similar lifestyle that we are having right now, and live a very peaceful and fulfilling life. So in retirement planning, friends, we will be training you about both how do you do the, how do you design, how do you plan the accumulation stage? How do you plan the accumulation and the distribution stage? So both of those things is going to be trained to you. Tax planning, we'll be training you about all the 5 heads of income sources. Then we'll be also talking about cross-border. We'll give you understanding of how does cross-border, what is the implication of cross-border taxation. These days, you have a lot of people have started having a lot of NRI clients, a lot of foreign clients, expats are working in India. India is a very dynamic economy now, right? So this is also something that we'll be discussing, and we'll be explaining you to, and you'll be understanding these concepts. Coming to level 3, friends, risk and estate planning specialist. First module in this is risk management and insurance. So I'm sure everybody of here realizes this fact that, COVID has made us sensitize on how critical could, term plans or health insurance, health covers could be for anyone. It's really created an impact, and that is why there is more sensitization in the market. People are asking for insurances because they want to safeguard themselves, secure themselves. So here we'll be teaching you about how do we do it mathematically, right? How can we compute human life value? We'll be doing the risk gap analysis. Very, very interesting subject to understand. Then, friends, we have estate planning. See, all of us have responsibilities as a family. We work for our families, right? We build assets for them. We do all of that. But what if our families cannot enjoy, or there is a complication in between, that there is there's a hurdle in between, that they are not able to enjoy the benefits of those assets, those incomes that we built over the years for our children, for our spouse. So proper estate planning by writing a will, or maybe making a trust, is something that you will be trained on that here, so that you can advise your clients. I've seen many times personal experiences, when you meet HNIs and you start talking about trusts, they are really interested to listen. Then they get very interested to listen to you, because somewhere or the other, there is some element of complexity definitely that they have in their systems, and they want somebody to guide them. So trust can be a very well way of estate planning for them. Then, friends, finally, we come to the level 4. In level 4, friends, you have 3 modules, which is we'll be discussing in length about what is the entire financial planning process. How does one learn about it? Because it has to be followed religiously. Then how can one engage clients better? Because definitely it's a client-facing role, right? Developing financial plans, how to develop financial plans. Now, in final level, friends, there is one financial plan, a 360-degree holistic financial plan, which each candidate has to build. A case study is provided by the board, so the candidate has to build it and it has to submit it to the board for approval. That, friends, is one of the best things in this course that I found out. I really found that I could add value. Once I made that plan and when I was submitting it, I thought that, yes, my study for these 3 levels is actually showing it now. Because yes, I'm adding value. I'm actually helping client reach his goals. My designs are really working right now. So then with submission of the financial plan, you will be going for the final exam, which is a 100-mark 3-hour exam. And after that, once you clear that, you get your certification and you can add that tag after your name and you become a CFP. So here, friends, I'll discuss briefly about the knowledge and skills. We've discussed more or less on that, but career, right? Chopra ji mentioned about so many different career options that we can have. Certainly, the wealth space is one of the biggest, career option that people can look at. In fact, I can tell you one information is during the month of March 23, there was one opening from Bank of Baroda. So even, the PSU banks have realized the importance. So there was an opening from Bank of Baroda for one of their wealth roles. And they were looking exclusively, exclusively CFPs. So I remember it was in Delhi and it was, I think, also in northern regions of India. They were trying to look for exclusive CFPs for wealth roles. So sensitization is there in the market and the demand is more, the supply is less. So, some different careers options could be, you can become a financial coach. You can become a financial trainer. You can become a faculty. I became a guest faculty after I completed CFP. So the careers are there. There are many openings. Different career options can also be sorted out. Coming to ICFP, International College of Financial Planning. Friends, we are the first and the largest education provider of CFP course in India. We are part of the Bajaj Capital Group. I'm sure you're aware of this 6-decade-old financial services company, one of the most trusted brands in India. Friends, ICFP is the pioneer who brought the CFP program in India. Sanjeev Bajaj and Anil Chopra sir are the people who thought that this is missing. The financial planning is missing in India. There is no way we can do it here. So let's bring it here. Let's make this as a career option for a lot of people and also a business opportunity. Since 2002, friends, when we started with the CFP program in India, we are the largest and the biggest. Most experienced and qualified CFP faculties. Friends, all of us here are either CFPs, CFAs, CAs, PhDs. We have, practicing CFPs also on board with us. So to give us the candidates, the realistic things which happen in the market. And we have Madam Madhu Sinha as our program head for CFP. She has been a former FPSB India director. Highest number of CFP certificates and passing percentages is as high as 80 to 90%. We have a consistent track record of, friends, 21 years. I will just show you a couple of our very, very well-renowned alumni here, friends. The first, friends, is Sir Anil Chopra ji, who is the group director, as I think he's the speaker today, and he is one of our stalwarts from ICFP. We have Colonel Sanjeev Govila. He has a RIA, registered investment advisor firm based out of Dwarka, and his firm's name is Hamfauji. Suresh Sadagopalan again has an RIA firm, Ladder 7. The name of the firm is Ladder 7, based out of Bombay. Lawai Navlakhi. His firm's name is International Money Matters. So very, very renowned faces. You will find Lawai ji, Anil ji, Suresh ji always in the news channels or talking about, they are the industry, stalwarts about, when you talk about personal finance space in India, or, the evolvement of the industry in India, these are the names who are there always. Other notable advisors in the industry who are ICFPs is Gaurav Mashruwala. We have Dilshad Bilimoria. Madam Bilimoria runs a RIA firm based out of Bangalore. Puneet Oberoi, we have Shilpi Jori, we have Anant Ladda, we have Kalpesh Asher. So very, very, very seasoned, very leading, very top financial planning, advisors in India are pass outs of ICFP, are ICFPs, if I say it that way. Coming to the study options, friends, you will have two options at the moment. We have virtual live classes whereby it will be on the Zoom platform typically, and how it actually happens is the faculty comes, like I being a guest faculty, so I will come in the session and I will explain the concepts and the numericals and everything out to you, and also answer your queries, whatever is there during the session. And these virtual classes happen either on weekdays and weekends, depends on the respective batches. After that class, the session recordings are provided, so that people who want to go through it again can review it. Then, friends, the other option is the e-learning sessions, whereby pre-recorded sessions, same faculties like us, but pre-recorded sessions are provided, which a person can, which a candidate can actually go through. The reason why e-learning, it could be preferable for some people who have a very busy schedule. They cannot match the timings of sessions. And secondly, they also are people, maybe they are from the finance background and they can cope up with some of the elements, and they or want to take it at their own pace. They say we will do it as per our own pace. So e-learning could be a good model for them. So right now we have virtual and e-learning. Friends, our study material is the most comprehensive today in India. We provide you with concept book and workbooks for each module. For all 10 modules, you will have it. We will also, in these sessions, we give you group projects. There are so many guest lectures that are arranged from ICFP, so that, the knowledge of financial planning is imparted to the candidates, from the, from the practitioners to the people who aspire to become, the best of the best CFPs. As I said, the recorded sessions are provided. You guys, the candidates are provided access so that they can review it later. Any number of times. There's no limitation on that. Mock tests are there, friends. We will give you class assignments so that you are abreast on the topics the way it is being discussed there. So friends, and I would like to tell you about this mock test, that you have mock tests for each and every module, and these mock tests are, friends, regularly updated. We get feedbacks from candidates. Let's say if in the month of July, we got feedbacks from candidates, we will definitely make it sure that these are brought in, the flavor is brought in those mock tests. So updations happen frequently, and so that, the candidates are so well prepared, they are able to, get themselves prepared for the evolving, let's say the evolving pattern of the board. So we keep a tab on that as well. Doubt clearing sessions happen before the exam. Let's say 5 to 10 days before the exam, you will have a doubt clearing session. You can even ask for a specific session, which we can arrange with the faculty if there are some more concepts that need clarity, right? And case studies are given for practice. So as I said, the most comprehensive study material is provided by International College of Financial Planning. Coming to the board fees, friends, there are two fees basically. First is the board fee. So let us talk about it, friends. I was talking to you about the regular pathway, whereby you have 4 levels to clear. So friends, in this, the FPSB registration fees is 18,000 rupees. And this registration, friends, is valid for 1 year. Then we have to, a candidate, or we have to compulsorily mandatorily buy ebooks from FPSB. Okay, and for this, the total of all the 4 levels is 32,500. We don't have to pay it all together. We can do it, but you can also do it stage wise. Let's say you are in level 1, so you will only pay 6,500 and get the access to level 1 books. Coming to exam, so each exam is so for level 1 to 3, friends, we have to pay 6,750 rupees for appearing for the exam. For the final exam, the fee is 13,000 rupees. Total, it becomes 33K around, but again, stage wise. Then financial plan assessment. I was mentioning about the 360-degree financial plan that we have to submit to the board. So for this, the fee is, friends, 10,500. If you remember, initially I was talking about that there are basically 2 ways of doing it. So regular, I've explained. Now coming to this slightly different thing, a challenge pathway. Yes, friend, there is a way in which CFP certification can be attained much quicker. I think I can say around 6 months would only take. But for this, in this case, friends, in the challenge pathway, a candidate doesn't need to prepare for level 1 to 3. He will straight away will be put in level 4. But for this, for getting into this, this challenge pathway option, the board requires, there is an education and experience requirement from the board. So in terms of education, a person has to be either he's a CA or a CFA, or he's a master's in finance, or he's a postgraduate in economics, or he's done any course in financial planning. So this is the minimum education requirement. A graduate would not work here. A graduate has to go through the regular pathway. And in terms of experience, again, they require minimum 3 years of BFSI experience. So if a candidate matches the education and the experience requirement, he can straight away go for the challenge pathway, whereby only level 4. So he has to submit the financial plan, and he has to appear for the final exams. So for this, friends, the fee is for the validation, challenge validation fee is 5,000, whereby the board is going to test check basically your documents, whether you are matching you're meeting the criteria of the education and experience which is required. Then friends, registration in FPSB content is 34,000. Again, friends, similarly to the previous levels, in terms of level 4 is common, right? So financial plan assessment is again 10,500 and final exam fee is 13,000. So challenge pathway, yes, a candidate can target to complete CFP in approximately 6 months, provided he has the education and the experience requirement fulfilled. Coming to our fees, ICFP's study fees, friends. For virtual sessions, friends, if somebody is interested to go for the virtual sessions, the total fee for all the 4 levels is 60,000 rupees. And if somebody can pay it in lump sum, then the fee is discounted by around 20-23%. So it comes to around 44,900. Coming to e-learning, where I said, you will be given access to the recorded sessions. The fee is total for all 4 gross fees, 44K. Lump sum, it gets, we give a good discount on that as well. It comes to 34,900. Challenge pathway, friends, the fee is 25,000 for that 6-month speeded CFP certification. I told you, if you meet the education and the experience criteria. Friends, you guys have joined us today, and we are in the, you've seen, I think we are in the Independence Week, and the theme of my presentation was also independence. So what do I have? What is the special offer I have today for you? Special offer for the day, the Independence Day offer, friends. We are giving you a flat 15% discount. 15% discount offer today. If you go for the virtual learning, you go for either for the e-learning, which is recorded lectures, or you go for the challenge pathway. So a flat 15% offer we are giving today on the occasion of the India's Independence Day, which is this week, which is coming next week. And along with that, friends, we will also provide you discount coupons for the FPSB content for each level. The total of that saving that you can make is around 16,000 rupees. The story doesn't end there, friends. There are more offers for you. We will also be providing you NISM 5A, which is the mutual fund distributor e-learning videos. 15 plus hours of content is provided, whereby it will help you. You can crack NISM 5A as well. Adds one more certification in your kitty. And the cost of this is 5,000, but it is provided free. Apart from that, why not? We will also provide you with an app for learning stock markets. See, a CFP definitely, he should also be abreast on how does the stock market work, and he should also make investments at times. Yes, of course, that's required, because only then you will be able to understand the dynamics of the stock markets and mutual funds and all of that. So it adds. So 7 hours of content will be provided free of cost. Worth is 5,000 rupees. So how does it all translate today? If someone goes for the virtual learning session today, friends, you will be saving 33,000 total on your CFP fee. But the offer is only valid for today. We can also, friends, we have a tie-up with an NBFC whereby we can provide you student loan at 0% interest. You will have to only make a down payment of 5,000 rupees today, and 6 EMIs can be arranged for you at 0% interest. Okay, so you just have to pay 5,000 today. Call us and we are ready. My team is here to help you, guide you, to get you on board on this exciting journey of certified financial planner. So thank you so much, friends, and please feel free to ask your questions to us.
So friends, what you can do is you can raise your hand and you can ask your question if you have. I'll unmute you one by one. As of now, we do not have physical learning for CFP program.
There is no negative marking. This was already clarified. Mr. Paresh Shah, there is no negative marking. And also one question was there, whether If somebody is a CA, will it make sense to do CFP? Answer is 100% yes. I am a live example in front of you. I am a chartered accountant also, and I am also a certified financial planner. And let me tell you that I feel more proud to be a CFP. Of course, I am a CA for 44 years now. But ever since I have become a CFP, I feel more proud, and always I introduce myself as a certified financial planner first, because I feel that I am able to make big impact on the life of our clients by giving them some good advice on how to achieve their financial goals.
Sir, for challenge program, you said like we have to give some upfront amount for the eligibility review. So how can we go for that? Like, do we really have to pay upfront?
My friend, there is a validation fee which is there from the board. I can show you that here. This is 5,000 is the validation fee, but this is adjusted.
Okay.
Krishan, this is adjusted, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you just
It is
explain this is adjusted. So it is basically the board is charging you to just see that you have, as I said earlier, that you meet the criteria which is required. And this is again adjusted. It's not that you have to pay it and it just goes like that. So don't worry on that.
And total challenge pathway gonna cost us how much?
This is around, yeah.
Overall, 85,000.
How much, sir?
Hi, gentlemen. Rajesh Suri this side.
One second.
Are you listening me?
1 second, sir. 1 second. So I think to your question, this is around challenge pathway total comes to around 65K.
Okay.
Plus college fees.
And plus this is the board's fee, and then you have the college fee, which is 25,000, which is here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And the interest is 0%, right? We don't have to pay any interest.
No interest.
Will there be any file charges or something?
Probably yes. There will be 200 or 250 rupees is the processing charge that the NBFC charge from each candidate.
Do we have any center in Bangalore where I can go and speak with someone face to face?
No, we do. We have our office in Delhi only, New Delhi, Bajaj Capital, Nehru Place office.
Okay. Nowhere else, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Rajesh ji, please go ahead.
Rajesh ji, can you please send this PPT to us? Will we be
The
getting that?
recording will be available on YouTube
Okay. By the name of?
on ICFP handle. I'll share the link with everyone.
Sure. Sure. Please share on the WhatsApp, like where you send the meeting in.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Rajesh ji, please go ahead. You can ask your question.
Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. It was
Good
afternoon,
nice saying. Gentlemen, actually, I have just only one request that this offer should be till Monday. Actually, Saturday, Sunday, our office is off. 1 or 2 person from our office wants to join this thing. But the thing is that I cannot move to office and our staff is also not coming. We are in this sector since last 20 years. So we are in insurance as well as mutual fund, MFD also. So I just want that this offer should be till Monday. So we will decide whether we go for EMI or go for lump sum. That is my request to you.
So anyway, you can book your seat by 5,000 rupees, sir. And if you want to go for a lump sum, you can pay the remaining fee. Or if you want to,
That means the amount does not matter. We can pay whole amount. But thing is that today is Saturday. And our office is closed, and I am not right now in position to do immediately because I'm sitting somewhere else. I'm moving somewhere. That's in the way I am taking time.
no worries, my team will connect to you personally.
Yeah, not an issue. I know everyone in your organization, along with Sanjeev Bajaj personally very well.
Great, sir.
So 1 or 2 people from our staff want to join this thing. I want 2 CFP should be from my side. I want to book 2 seats, but I will take the decision on Monday. So ask them someone to join. Call me on Monday and we will do the needful. We are in South Delhi, Malvi Nagar.
Great, sir. Great. My
Right,
team
dear?
will connect with you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. It was nice talking to you and nice presentation. Love you
Thank
all.
you, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, nice.
Krishna Mohan ji, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
If you can switch on your camera, would be great, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. I have two questions. Basically, once we enroll, with Bajaj, your organization, then we can after some time we can register with FPSB.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Because if I understand, the validity of the registration is for 1 year.
Right.
So if we are ready for appearing the module 1, then we can register. Is it okay?
Sir, Krishanji, the coordinators are well trained. They will guide you when you have to actually enroll. So it is, they will let you know after, let's say, once the first module is over, after 1.5 months of the once you join the program. So it's a standard process that we follow. We don't request our candidates to join on the day one, because we understand that this is the validation of the FPSB registration is 1 year. So don't worry on that at all.
So, second point is, now once I join this, will I be supported till I complete my entire certification? Means
Absolutely, sir. All
so
the
we
4
are
levels.
because we are talking of an ideal situation being around 6 months to 1 year kinds of things, but there could be an odd situation where somebody can take more than 2 years also.
So you
So
will be
will I be
provided, no, you will be provided with the support. The only thing is that we would like you to, find there could be a couple of months of delay, but not that you are, you joined and then for 6 months nothing is happening. So then again, we'll be like, we also, our aim is to make you CFP as soon as possible, right, sir?
I agree.
So the
I
journey,
agree.
so that's why I said the journey is around, if you are in the regular pathway, it's around 8 to 12 months. And for the challenge is around approximately 6 to 7 months, right?
I'm talking only in an odd situation, because
Yeah.
we also would like to complete it fast.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome, sir.
Deepak ji, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi, sir. Nice session, first of all. I just wanted to check if we can get any sponsorship or scholarship for this course.
Deepak ji, the 15% is already as a scholarship you can consider. I hope I have given you answer. Prem Kumar ji, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, where we have to pay this 5,000?
Sir, my team will connect you, and I'll just write the registration link in the chat box.
Okay, thanks.
This is the link, sir. You can register here with the link. You can register with the 5,000 rupees.
Got it. Gaurav Arora ji, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have
Yes.
2 questions. One is related to this, that you mentioned that you have FPSB formal director, I suppose, for the content.
No, she's the program head.
Okay, she's the program head and she's setting up the all content for the study material. We can consider that.
Yes.
So what sort of help we can seek for? Because I never understand about the CFP passing percentage, passing marks, what marks required to get pass. So their result for declaring pass is very, very tough, or I can say unreadable. So how we can consider that this material is going to help us, and for this material, what support we will get out of that, that we can come under 100% passing percentage of your institute?
Gauravji, I would like to start with this is that I had been a candidate with ICFP. So I cleared my SCFP last year using the same material that was provided. So it was all levels in first attempt. So you get, one is you get the material, right? You get course content. Then apart from the content, you get workbooks, right? So we will be telling you how do you have to practice, how many questions you're supposed to do. Let's say the workbook has to be practiced thrice. So that is something that you have to, a candidate has to fulfill, right? And apart from that, we will be telling you in terms of, we'll be giving you access to mock tests that you have to practice. So that's the way the journey starts from learning to actually being able to, do clear the mock test with a certain percentage. And then we know that we are confident that you are ready for preparing for the exam.
And basic timing for the practice, like apart from classes, if class is for 2 hours and next week you are going to take the class, what is the suggested time for the self-study?
I'll tell you, dekho, weekend pay, you will have classes on Saturday, Sunday, 2 hours each. So weekend has got 4 hours of sessions. Okay. So apart from that, see, what I would typically request is that on a daily basis, you should, let's say do in the initial period, you should do 1 hour at least, because the idea is be connected with the subject. And I'll tell you, once you join in, we'll tell you how you actually, get the attitude to become the financial planner. I also did that because there's a journey that you have to get into this thing. But on the weekends, what I used to also do is at least study for, let's say, 3 or 4 hours, just to be, because one is review the session, go through the sessions again, and then whatever has been discussed should be practiced there and then. So then you are at top speed in terms of, you are totally, there's no backlog from your end, because the backlog should, if it becomes too much, then it at times it becomes a hurdle. But the idea is those strategies, Gauravji, once you join, you can always speak to any of us. I have cleared my journey here, and I can guide you on how we can do it and successfully do it. So that's there.
Rishi, as you said that there is one capstone project also, right? So that capstone project is maybe interesting, maybe tough, maybe different, challenging as per the scenario which what FPSP board is giving or giving us a surprise. So in that capstone project, what kind of help we can seek from your side, as that capstone has a deadline to give, maybe 30 days ka time?
I'll tell you. Capstone ka deadline 30 days ka hota hai, and as you mentioned about the FPSB program director, ex-program director, she is the one who takes sessions on how you can couple of sessions on. First is the session is going to be discussing the case study, what has come from the board, and then what are the strategies to probably build a model on that, right? And then you will also, let's say you have 2 sessions. So after that, there'll be a one-on-one session whereby you will be providing your WIP case study to her, and she'll guide you as to how do you bring it to the level which is required, minimum requirement from the board, right? So she is the one who's handling that. We do hand-holding everywhere. All levels, the hand-holding is happening from different respective faculties. Till our journey starts from the day you join, and the day you even, the journey doesn't even end there, because we keep connected with people, come to us and they come with different connects and referrals and all of that. So the journey ends, but we'll do the hand-holding, very close hand-holding till the day you are a CFP.
Okay, thank you. One last question is that is related to this study material only, doubt session, study material, and basic guidance on the content part. As you mentioned that self-study is the third path apart from the fast track CFP or regular, and third one is
e-learning.
So
yes.
I'm seeking that if I am not coming into any of them and I need only study material and mock test access, or I want to join the test series only, is there any scope to join that only? Or your representative will help me in that after this session?
No, I think the idea is then we will not be sure as to that we are not doing justice in terms of preparing you to be the right way the board expects us to make CFPs.
Since
So the
I
idea is that,
okay.
Hanji.
Okay, please go on.
Kanhaiya, would you like to add something on this?
We can talk separately, Gaurav.
Okay,
this.
Okay, Gaurav.
That's what I'm saying, that after session I can
Yes.
Yeah,
address
yes,
this.
please.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rishi.
Okay, Ji. Thank you so much.
Rishi sir, I can see a question. Can you please brief us again on about challenge pathway, fee and course duration?
Okay, okay. I'll just go back to this slide. Yes. Friends, challenge pathway in terms of duration, I said approximately 6 to 7 months. And for challenge pathway, I mentioned, friends, that there is the board's requirement of education and experience. So in terms of education, a person has to be a master's in economics, or maybe he's an MBA in finance. We need finance. They don't want marketing specialization. Maybe major marketing doesn't work. It could be also marketing finance, but major has to be finance. Then a professional like a CA or a CFA, right? So those kind of people are required in terms of the education, minimum education requirement. When it comes to experience, 3 years of BFSI experience is required. It could be with banks, any of the banks, mutual funds, insurance. You are with a broker, you're working with maybe a portfolio manager, PMS, you're working. So all these, different avenues of BFSI experience. But yes, of course, 3 years of work experience is required there. Now, coming to the fee, the board fee I told you is around 65K is the fee for board. And then our fees, friends, is 25,000. On this 25,000, friends, we are giving you a discount of 15% today. Plus, you will save some money on the of the content as well, right? So this is about the challenge pathway. Friends, when I was doing it, despite being a master's in finance, this challenge pathway was not available that time. So then I had to go through that. But now, if this benefit is available, somebody has these minimum criteria available with them, and he wants to quickly get this certification added, please go through the challenge pathway. It is really a win-win situation.
So there's one question coming from Pulkit, that CFA exam more practical or theoretical?
Pulkit ji, hi, good afternoon, Pulkit ji. I'll tell you how it actually works is level 1 which is the investment planning specialist. Out of 75, you will have around 20 questions. But don't think that the other element is theoretical. At times people make this mistake that, it's a theory paper. Theory nahi hai, sir. What they do is, FPSB board's mandate is that we want to test the candidate that he is 100% clear on the concept. So they will ask you tricky questions, indirect questions, no direct questions, indirect questions on topic clarity. And if that topic, as I'm explaining it to you, my friend, Pulkit, that if that subject, let's say standard deviation, so if that can be solved mathematically good, so they will be testing you on that as well. But they want utmost clarity on the topic. It should not happen that, if someone just knows how to do a sum, mathematically he can do it, but he doesn't understand what is the interpretation, what is the value of why they are making me learn this, and how can I utilize it in my financial planning practice when I'm actually going to become a CFP and do it, right? So that clarity has to be there. But I would also like to put this thing here, my friend. The final exam, which is a 3-hour 100-mark exam, in that you have 25 mark of theory, 75 marks, which is 25 questions of 3 marks jo aate hain case study pe. Majority of them are numericals. So it's more numerical in the final exam. For level 1, level 2, for level 1 and level 3 is a little more theoretical. But with of course 20-25 questions of numericals. Level 2, which is taxation is more, retirement and taxation is more, again, numericals.
Rishi sir, I'm sorry to interrupt because we have paucity of time. We have only 5 minutes left. So let's see how many questions we can take. Akshay,
Sure.
Akshay ji, please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Anji, good evening, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
I have a couple of questions. The first one is, can we do internship in other cities like Bangalore, Ahmedabad, or Mumbai as per convenience?
Internship, do you mean the
After
1 year?
clearing the CFP, yeah, the one you mentioned, 1 year internship or articleship, whatever.
Okay, so that depends on, we'll have to arrange a CFP who's ready to take you on board, right?
Okay,
Yes.
but there's a
yeah.
possibility for that.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, and what are the job prospects in maybe Bajaj Capital or other corporates after CFP?
Firstly, I would advise you to get into the wealth management space, because
Okay.
that's one of the big things that's coming in. So in wealth management, you can even go, I think we discussed it, but I'll give again a refresher on this. You can go with the EMCs. You can even go,
Okay.
when you talk about corporates, you can go with the PMS, portfolio management services. You can go for let's say you can go in terms of, you can even join RIA firms. I discussed so many RIA firms I was talking about, so you can join them. I think we have couple of candidates who are right now pursuing CFP, but they are already working with RIA firms, registered investment advisor firms, who are actually into financial planning and making of financial plans. So we've got various options. The BFI space is entirely available. Then you also have RIA and you have wealth management, PMS. So all those things are there.
So does ICOFP help in arranging the
Yes.
placements or anything?
Yes, my friend. Yes, we do get many openings available at us right now. Also, there are a couple of openings available, and people have applied and they are in the process of. It was actually, I think one of our recent CFP pass out has applied to a firm in Bombay. So this is the
Okay,
detail that I
okay.
can share with you. See,
Okay,
we are,
and what are-
friends, try to understand, Bajaj Capital is a big brand. So we
Yeah,
definitely get a lot of more activity will be there at our end, because it's a big brand and we do get a lot of people coming to us asking for, and internally also, Bajaj Capital looks for CFPs, as Chopra sir was mentioning, right? So things are there for you.
And what are the expected packages initially and maybe after experience of 3-4 years?
See, the expected package that I would say someone who doesn't have any experience would be around, I think around 5 to 6 lakhs should be the starting point. And
Okay.
there is no limit on that, because when you start, because you don't have, I'm talking about people who don't have any experience, but you have experience. You let's say there's a person who has 5 to 10 years of experience and he does CFP. The new firm or the old firm, they know why is he doing it, because he wants to upskill. He wants to really evolve himself and also evolve the story of the firm. That now we are not, only investment product advisors. We are actually solution providers. We are becoming financial doctors, right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I advise this to a lot of people. So thank you for asking this.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Sajay.
Irfan, I just have one question. I'll quickly answer Irfanji. Irfanji, is CFA or CFP? Friends, my friend, this is literally different. If someone is ready, as we were discussing about, wants to join the personal finance, he wants client-facing personal finance for helping people meet their goals, then you have CFP as the gold standard, the best of the best. But if someone wants to actually go for corporate finance, right? Corporate finance, equity research, equity valuations. I have been an equity research analyst, so I know that. So uske liye, my friend, CFA would be a better. So that's more focused on corporates. CFP is more focused on personal finance. Okay. Yes, Kanhaiya ji, please.
Jessica ji, you can unmute yourself. You can ask your question.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I am pursuing CA course and currently doing CA articleship. So, after completing CFP, is there any need to me to do separate articleship or take separate experience of the 3 years of experience?
Your articleship is counted for challenge pathway. So you can definitely go for challenge pathway once you complete your articleship.
Okay, means in challenge pathway, is there no any need to do separate articleship?
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Samsung SM, your name is not here. You can unmute yourself.
Thank you, Kohli ji. Thank you, sir.
We can take the last question, Rishi sir.
Kanhaiya, one second.
When we choose e-learning,
नहीं, 1 second. हाँ, मैं वही उसी पे आ रहा हूँ. Ma'am, Vaishnavi ma'am, yes, we will continue with the hand holding. We will be providing you the e-learning sessions. Along with that, you will get doubt sessions. You can ask for a special session. Let's say you want investment planning and come to me. We can do a Zoom session. I can discuss all the things to you. So the hand holding will be there. Don't worry on that. Yeah, Kanhaiya, the last question.
last question. Surenji, please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi, sir. I mean, the session was very good, very interesting. Thank you so much. Basically, I'm a software engineer. I've been doing trading from long time, and now I want to also passively pursue my career on investment advice related stuff. Okay, I mean equity trading and all that. So how this course will help me to pursue, and I mean, can I get registered with SEBI, or that registration process with SEBI? Can you help me out to understand?
Surenji, thank you for this question. What I would say is that when you, as you're talking about the registration with SEBI, so that is basically registration for RIA, registered investment advisor. Now, my friend, the challenge is that there is an education criteria and an experience criteria again for the RIA, for getting the RIA license from SEBI. You need a postgraduate in finance, minimum 2 years. Then you need either in accountancy, business management, or capital markets, or he could be a CFA or a CA. So that is the requirement, and 5 years of experience in the BFSI space again. So this is the, in fact, they have made the requirement a little stringent in the last 2 years, SEBI. Previous than that was little flexible. So this is the requirement. What I can suggest you is, and we have many engineers who are from the IT, and maybe engineers who are joining us, because they, I mean, there is good amount of churning happening in the IT space, and we do understand that. And finance is the second best career option for engineers. I personally feel that. So then, my friend, what you can do is once you get the certification, you can you can have your own. Let's say you take a mutual fund distributorship, and along with that, you can add more verticals to it. Whatever you will be learning about retirement planning, so you can add that as a vertical. Tax planning can be a vertical. Estate planning can be a vertical. So you can make one complete shop of financial advice. Of course, in this case, it is not going to be a fee-based model. It is going to be the commission side. So we can discuss more on that at length. I mean, we can do it one-on-one. But just I'm giving you a little summary on that right now REA will be not possible.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I mean that's where my confusion was. So probably, I mean, if possible, I can talk to you sometime and understand.
Sure, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you.
One more question, sir. If someone is eligible for the challenge pathway, can they get a steady material of level 1, 2, 3?
My friend, we will be providing you with, we'll be providing you with refresher sessions. So there's going to be a faculty who's going to, for certain number of hours, he's going to train you on all the 3 levels, all the modules for all the 3 levels. So 6 modules ki puri tayari karate hai. Plus you will get specific challenge pathway study material is provided to you. So that is there. This journey doesn't end there. So you get both the material as well as you get the sessions, live Zoom sessions with the faculty who's going to train you, teach you quickly, because certainly he'll expect you have some background either a finance background or whatever the case is. So वो उसके ऊपर बस वो build करेगा. So वो हो जाता है. I mean बहुत बड़ा challenge नहीं है. It's actually challenge pathway is not a real challenge. That is what I can tell you.
So thank you so much, everyone. I believe we could not answer a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So friends, what you can do is you can call on the number. The number is given on the screen, 9711-437779. My team is there. They will help you, guide you on everything related to the CFP program.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rishi sir. Thank you, Chopra sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you,
everyone.
thank you, Kanhaiya, and thank you, Krishan, to invite me. And thanks to all the attendees today. We really had a very great session, and a lot of inputs from your end. So I can see the euphoria that you have, and then which is going to help you translate into a very good career into financial planning. So join us and start your journey for CFP. Chalo. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the
Thanks a lot.
best. Bye. Take
Signing
care.
off.
Bye. Bye.